Cuba's National Rebellion Day on July 26 is an annual celebration which marks the anniversary of the 1953 attack on the Moncada Army barracks in Santiago de Cuba led by Fidel Castro, igniting the Cuban Revolution. The aim was to oust Cuban President Fulgencio Batista, who came into power after a military coup in 1952. The action ended with the killing of many young revolutionaries and the imprisonment of others, including Fidel Castro. While on trial for the rebel attack on the Moncada barracks, Castro defended himself in a court in a speech entitled "History Will Absolve Me," which, according to researcher and journalist Victor Pérez Galdós, was later considered a political program for Cuba.
Fidel
Castro exposed the country's major problems: huge unemployment, illiteracy, and homelessness, all addressed in a social program implemented after 1959 through national land and housing reforms, access to free education, and health care, among other social transformations.
After their release from prison in 1955, Fidel Castro and his followers went to Mexico to organize the July 26 movement and returned to wage a guerrilla war which ousted President Fulgencio Batista in 1959. In a speech upon arriving in Havana in January 1959, Fidel Castro alerted the people that although the victory had been achieved, the future would still bring more difficult challenges. Researcher Pérez Galdós recalls some events related to Fidel Castro's prediction.
Just shortly after that, internal counter-revolutionary actions took place, along with discrediting campaigns and U.S. economic sanctions, followed by the 1961 Bay of Pigs armed invasion, and then the U.S. economic blockade and other U.S. restrictions still affecting Cuba's everyday life.
The annual July 26 celebrations, usually attended by leaders and activists from around the world, underscore the hard work of the Cuban people through the years, amidst successes, hardships, and foreign hurdles. The Moncada barracks and all other military garrisons during President Batista's time in office were turned into schools after 1959 as part of Cuba's emergent universal and free public education system. Luis Chirino, CGTN, Havana.